Welcome back. I'm Sage, and this is Easy English with Sage.
Ooh, today is special. Wow, I'm so excited because we're diving into something that can truly transform your English speaking. Okay, let me tell you what we're doing today. This is your B1-B2 English Speaking Masterclass, and we're going to practice shadowing together to help you sound natural and confident. I know. You might be thinking, Sage, can shadowing really help me? Oh, wow. Yes, it can. And I'm going to show you exactly how. Hmm. Let me think about how to explain this. You see, shadowing isn't just repeating words like a robot. No. It's about training your brain to think in English, training your mouth to move naturally, and training your ears to catch the rhythm of real conversations. So if you're ready to practice with me, if you're ready to speak more confidently, and if you're ready to finally sound natural when you talk in English, then let's begin this journey together. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to Easy English with Sage so you can practice with me every single day. All right, let's do this. You know, I meet so many learners who tell me the same thing. They say, Sage, I understand English when I listen. I can read it. I know the grammar rules. But when I try to speak, my mind goes blank. I freeze. I start translating from my language into English. And by the time I figure out what to say, the moment is gone. Does this sound familiar to you? If you're nodding your head right now, I want you to know something very important. You are not alone. This struggle is real, and thousands of English learners around the world feel exactly the same way. But here's the beautiful truth. This can change. Your speaking can become smooth, natural, and confident. And today, we're going to work on that together. Let me share something with you. When I first started teaching English, I met a student named Priya. She was brilliant. She could write perfect essays. She understood complex grammar. And she could answer any reading comprehension question I gave her. But when it came to speaking, she would panic. Her hands would shake. She would start a sentence, stop halfway, apologize, and then go completely silent. One day, I asked her, Priya, what happens in your mind when you try to speak? And she told me, I think in my language first. Then I try to translate each word into English. Then I worry if my grammar is correct. Then I worry if my pronunciation is right. And by the time I'm ready to speak, everyone has moved on to a different topic. My heart went out to her because I understood. The pressure to be perfect was stopping her from being free. So we started practicing shadowing together. Every day, just 15 minutes. At first, she felt awkward. She said, "This feels strange, just repeating what you say." But I encouraged her. Don't think about it too much. Just let your mouth follow my words. Let your brain absorb the rhythm. Let your ears guide you. And you know what happened? Within 3 weeks, something shifted. Priya started speaking more smoothly. She stopped translating in her head. She stopped freezing. And one day, she came to class and had a complete conversation with me without stopping once to think. Her face was glowing with pride. She looked at me and said, Sage, I finally feel free when I speak English. That moment, my friend, that's why I do what I do. And that's the same freedom I want to give you today. Now let me explain what we're going to do in this masterclass. We're not going to rush. We're not going to stress. We're going to take it step by step, gently and naturally. I'm going to speak clearly, and I want you to listen first. Just listen. Let the sounds wash over you. Feel the rhythm. Notice how the words connect, how the sentences flow, how the pauses create meaning. Then, when you're ready, you're going to repeat after me. Say it with me. Try it one more time. We'll practice real-life situations, everyday conversations, simple sentences that you can actually use. And through this practice, your brain will start to rewire itself. It will stop translating. It will start thinking directly in English. Your mouth will get comfortable with English sounds. Your confidence will grow. And before you know it, speaking English will feel less like work and more like breathing. Let's start with something simple and beautiful. I want you to imagine waking up in the morning. The sun is coming through your window. You stretch your arms, take a deep breath, and you think to yourself in English. Let's practice that feeling together. Listen to me first. Good morning. Today is a new day. I feel fresh and ready. I'm going to practice my English. I'm going to speak clearly and confidently. I believe in myself. Now, say it with me, slowly. Good morning. Today is a new day. I feel fresh and ready. Try it one more time. I'm going to practice my English. I'm going to speak clearly and confidently. Beautiful. One more time. I believe in myself. Do you feel that? That's the power of speaking with intention. That's the power of thinking in English from the moment you wake up. Now, let's move into a real conversation. Imagine you're meeting a friend for coffee. They smile at you and ask, "Hey, how have you been?" This is your moment to respond naturally. Listen to me. I've been doing well, thanks. I've been working on improving my English, and it's been really exciting. How about you? Now, repeat after me. I've been doing well, thanks. Say it again. I've been working on improving my English. One more time. It's been really exciting. How about you? Perfect. Do you see how natural that sounds? You're not thinking about grammar rules. You're not worrying about every single word. You're just flowing with the conversation. Let me tell you something important. When you speak English, you don't need to sound like a native speaker from England or America. You just need to sound clear. You need to sound confident. You need to express your ideas in a way that people can understand. That's it. Your accent is part of who you are. Your unique way of speaking is beautiful. What matters is that you can communicate your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas without fear and without hesitation. So as we practice today, I want you to let go of perfectionism. I want you to let go of the fear of making mistakes. Because mistakes, they're not your enemy. They're your teacher. Every time you make a mistake and correct it, you're learning. Every time you try a new sentence, even if it's not perfect, you're growing. And that growth is what will make you fluent. All right, quick break here. If you're still with me and you're enjoying this practice, type yes in the comments below. I love hearing from you, and it helps me know you're practicing along. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button so you can practice with me every single day. Trust me, consistency is the secret to fluency. Okay, let's continue. Now, let's practice describing your day. This is something you do all the time, right? People ask you, "How was your day?" And you need to answer. Let's make that answer natural and confident. Listen to me first. My day was pretty good. I woke up early, had some breakfast, and then I spent some time studying English. In the afternoon, I went for a walk because the weather was nice. Now I'm here practicing my speaking, and I feel happy about it. Now, let's shadow this together slowly. My day was pretty good. Repeat. I woke up early, had some breakfast. Say it with me. Then I spent some time studying English. Try again. In the afternoon, I went for a walk. One more time. The weather was nice. Now I'm here practicing my speaking, and I feel happy about it. Now, let's shadow this together slowly. My day was pretty good. Repeat. I woke up early, had some breakfast. Say it with me. Then I spent some time studying English. Try again. In the afternoon, I went for a walk. One more time. The weather was nice. And finally, now I'm here practicing my speaking, and I feel happy about it. Excellent work. You know what I love about shadowing practice? It's like dancing with the language. You're following the rhythm, matching the pace, moving together with the sounds. And the more you dance, the more natural it becomes. At first, you might step on your own feet. You might feel awkward, but with practice, you start to move smoothly. You start to feel the music. And that's when speaking English becomes enjoyable instead of stressful. Let me share another story with you. I had a student named Rahul who wanted to improve his English for his job. He worked in customer service, and he needed to speak clearly on the phone with international clients. But every time he got a call, he would panic. His sentences would come out broken and choppy. He would say things like, "Yes, I can help you with this problem." Everything sounded forced and unnatural. So, we started practicing common phone conversations together. We used shadowing techniques. I would say a sentence, and he would repeat it. Then we would practice it faster. Then we would practice it with different emotions. After 2 months of consistent practice, Rahul's manager called him into the office. Rahul thought he was in trouble. But instead, his manager said, "Rahul, I don't know what you've been doing, but your English has improved so much. The clients are giving us great feedback about you. Keep up the excellent work." Rahul was over the moon. And when he told me, I felt so proud because I knew he had worked hard for that moment. Now let's practice something that many English learners struggle with: talking about future plans. This is important because people always ask, "What are you planning to do?" or "What are your goals?" Let's make your answer sound natural and confident. Listen first. I'm planning to continue improving my English because I know it will open many doors for me. In the future, I want to communicate confidently in any situation, whether it's at work, with friends, or when I travel. I'm taking small steps every day, and I can already see progress. Now shadow with me. I'm planning to continue improving my English. Again, I know it will open many doors for me. Say it. In the future, I want to communicate confidently. Repeat, whether it's at work, with friends, or when I travel. One more time. I'm taking small steps every day, and I can already see progress. Beautiful. Can you feel how that sounds? That's the voice of someone who has clear goals and believes in themselves. Let's talk about something important, thinking in English. Many learners ask me, Sage, how can I stop translating in my head? The answer is practice. When you practice shadowing regularly, when you listen to English every day, when you speak out loud, even when you're alone, your brain starts to build direct connections to English. You stop going from your language to English. Instead, you think directly in English. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you think about every movement. You think about balance, pedaling, steering. But after practice, you just ride. You don't think about it. Your body knows what to do. Speaking English can become the same way. Automatic, natural, effortless. Now, I want to teach you the powerful technique. When you're alone at home, in your room, or even walking outside, I want you to narrate your life in English. Yes, talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing. Say things like, I'm making tea right now. Yes, talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing. Say things like, I'm making tea right now. The water is boiling. I'm taking a cup from the cupboard. I'm pouring the water slowly. Now, I'm adding some sugar. It smells good. This might sound silly at first, but trust me, it works incredibly well. Why? Because you're training your brain to think in English automatically. You're practicing without pressure. Nobody is judging you. Nobody is correcting you. You're just flowing with the language. Try it today after this lesson. Pick any activity, making food, cleaning your room, getting ready for bed, and describe it in English. You'll be amazed at how quickly your speaking improves. Before we go deeper, let me ask you something. Which sentence have you enjoyed practicing the most so far? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more lessons like this, make sure you turn on notifications so you never miss a practice session. All right, let's keep going. Now let's practice talking about your feelings and emotions. This is super important because when you can express how you feel, your conversations become more meaningful and real. Listen to me. Today, I'm feeling really motivated. I've been practicing my English consistently, and I can see improvement. Sometimes I feel nervous when I speak, but I remind myself that it's okay to make mistakes. Every time I try, I get a little bit better. I'm proud of myself for not giving up. Now shadow with me gently. Today I'm feeling really motivated. Say it. I've been practicing my English consistently. Again, I can see improvement. Repeat. Sometimes I feel nervous when I speak. One more time. But I remind myself that it's okay to make mistakes. Say it with me. Every time I try, I get a little bit better. And finally, I'm proud of myself for not giving up. Perfect. This is how you talk about your journey with honesty and confidence. Let me tell you why emotional expression is so powerful in English. When you speak with emotion, people connect with you. They feel what you're saying. They understand you on a deeper level. Think about it. If someone asks you, "How are you?" and you just say, "Fine," the conversation ends there. But if you say, "I'm feeling really good today because I had a productive morning," now you've opened the door for more conversation. You've shared something real. You've created connection. And that's what communication is all about. It's not just about correct grammar. It's about connecting human to human, heart to heart. Now, let's practice a workplace conversation. Imagine you're at your job, and a colleague asks you, "How's the project going?" This is your chance to respond professionally and clearly. Listen, the project is going well. We've made good progress this week. There were a few challenges, but we worked together as a team and found solutions. I'm confident we'll finish on time. Now, shadow this with me. The project is going well. Repeat. We've made good progress this week. Say it. There were a few challenges. Again. But we worked together as a team and found solutions. One more time. I'm confident we'll finish on time. Excellent. This is professional, clear, and confident English that you can use in any work situation. I want to pause for a moment and appreciate you. Do you realize what you're doing right now? You're investing time in yourself. You're choosing to improve. You're taking control of your English journey. That takes courage. That takes dedication. And I want you to know that I see you. I'm proud of you. Whether you're a student preparing for exams, a professional wanting to advance in your career, a parent who wants to help your children, or someone who simply loves learning, you're here. And that matters. Keep going. You're doing better than you think. Let's practice describing your learning routine. This is useful when someone asks, "How do you study English?" Listen to me. I try to practice English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. I listen to podcasts, watch videos, and practice shadowing exercises like this one. I also try to think in English throughout my day. It helps me stay connected to the language naturally. Now, shadow with me. I try to practice English every day. Repeat, even if it's just for a few minutes. Say it. I listen to podcasts, watch videos, and practice shadowing exercises. Again, I also try to think in English throughout my day. One more time, it helps me stay connected to the language naturally. Beautiful work. Now here's something many learners don't realize. Fluency doesn't mean speaking fast. Fluency means speaking smoothly. It means expressing your ideas without long pauses, without stopping to search for every word. You can speak slowly and still be fluent. What matters is the flow, the natural rhythm, the confidence in your voice. So don't pressure yourself to speak quickly. Focus on speaking clearly. Focus on connecting your thoughts. Speed will come naturally with practice. Let's practice responding to compliments. Imagine someone says to you, "Your English has really improved." How do you respond? Listen, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I've been practicing consistently." And it means a lot to hear that you've noticed. "I still have a long way to go, but I'm enjoying the journey." Now, shadow this. "Thank you so much. I really appreciate that." Say it. "I've been practicing consistently." Repeat. It means a lot to hear that you've noticed. Again, "I still have a long way to go, but I'm enjoying the journey." Perfect. This response is humble, gracious, and natural. You know what's interesting? The more you practice speaking, the more your confidence grows. And the more your confidence grows, the more you want to practice. It becomes a beautiful cycle. At first, speaking might feel scary, but every time you push through that fear, every time you speak, even when you feel nervous, you're building courage. You're telling your brain, "I can do this." And your brain listens, it learns, it adapts. And soon, what felt impossible becomes possible. What felt scary becomes comfortable. What felt difficult becomes natural. All right, let me hear from you again. Tell me in the comments, are you practicing out loud with me, or are you just listening for now? Both are great. There's no wrong way to learn. And hey, if you know someone else who's learning English, share this video with them. Learning together makes it more fun. Now, let's practice talking about challenges and how you overcome them. This is important because life isn't always easy. And being able to express difficulties in English shows real communication skills. Listen to me. Learning English hasn't always been easy for me. There are days when I feel frustrated, especially when I make mistakes or when I don't understand something. But I've learned that challenges are part of the process. Instead of giving up, I take a deep breath, stay patient with myself, and keep practicing. Every challenge makes me stronger. Now, shadow this with me. Learning English hasn't always been easy for me. Say it. There are days when I feel frustrated. Repeat. Especially when I make mistakes or when I don't understand something. Again. But I've learned that challenges are part of the process. One more time. Instead of giving up, I take a deep breath, stay patient with myself, and keep practicing. And finally, every challenge makes me stronger. Wonderful. This is honest, mature, and inspiring English. Let me tell you about a concept that changed my teaching forever. It's called comprehensible input. This means listening to English that you can mostly understand, even if there are some new words or phrases. When you listen to English at your level, your brain absorbs patterns, vocabulary, and pronunciation naturally. You don't need to memorize grammar rules. You don't need to study vocabulary lists for hours. You just need to expose yourself to natural English regularly, and your brain will figure it out. That's why shadowing is so powerful. You're hearing natural sentences, repeating them, and training your brain to produce English automatically. Now, let's practice describing a typical evening. Listen first. In the evening, I usually relax after a long day. Sometimes I watch something in English to practice my listening. Other times, I read a book or chat with friends. Before I go to bed, I like to review what I learned during the day. It helps me remember better. Then I get ready for bed, feeling grateful for another day of learning and growing. Shadow with me now. In the evening, I usually relax after a long day. Repeat. Sometimes I watch something in English to practice my listening. Say it. Other times, I read a book or chat with friends. Again, before I go to bed, I like to review what I learned during the day. One more time. It helps me remember better. And finally, then I get ready for bed, feeling grateful for another day of learning and growing. Excellent! You're doing so well. I can feel your energy through the screen. You're committed. You're focused. You're learning. And every sentence you practice is making you better. Remember, fluency is not a destination. It's a journey. You don't wake up one day and suddenly become fluent. It happens gradually, naturally, through consistent practice and dedication. And you're on that path right now. Let's practice expressing opinions. This is crucial because in real conversations, people want to know what you think. Listen to me. In my opinion, learning English is one of the best investments you can make in yourself. It opens up so many opportunities for education, career, and personal growth. Of course, it requires effort and patience, but I believe the rewards are worth it. What do you think? Now shadow this. In my opinion, learning English is one of the best investments you can make in yourself. Say it. It opens up so many opportunities. Repeat. For education, career, and personal growth. Again. Of course, it requires effort and patience. One more time. But I believe the rewards are worth it. Beautiful. You're speaking with confidence and clarity. Now I want to address something important. Many learners feel embarrassed about their accent. They think, my accent sounds funny, or people won't understand me. But let me tell you the truth. Your accent is part of your identity. It tells the story of where you come from. Native English speakers have different accents too. Someone from London sounds different from someone from Texas, who sounds different from someone from Australia. What matters is not having a perfect accent. What matters is being understood. And as long as you speak clearly and confidently, people will understand you just fine. So embrace your accent. Speak with pride. You're a multilingual person, and that's something to celebrate. Let's practice talking about hobbies and interests. Listen to me. In my free time, I enjoy reading books and watching movies. I especially like stories that teach me something new or inspire me. I also enjoy spending time outdoors when the weather is nice. These activities help me relax and recharge. Plus, when I do them in English, I'm learning and enjoying myself at the same time. Shadow with me now. In my free time, I enjoy reading books and watching movies. Say it. I especially like stories that teach me something new or inspire me. Repeat. I also enjoy spending time outdoors when the weather is nice. Again, these activities help me relax and recharge. One more time. Plus, when I do them in English, I'm learning and enjoying myself at the same time. Perfect. Here's a powerful truth I want you to remember. Small, daily actions create big, long-term results. Practicing English for 15 minutes every day is better than practicing for 3 hours once a week. Why? Because consistency builds habits. Habits build skills, and skills build confidence. So even on busy days, even when you're tired, try to practice just a little bit. Listen to one podcast episode. Shadow a few sentences. Think in English while you walk. These small moments add up. They create momentum, and momentum carries you forward toward fluency. Now, let's practice making suggestions and giving advice. Listen to me. If you want to improve your English speaking, I would suggest practicing a little bit every day. Try to speak out loud, even if you're alone. Don't worry about making mistakes. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. And remember to be patient with yourself. Learning a language takes time, but you can definitely do it. Shadow this with me. If you want to improve your English speaking, I would suggest practicing a little bit every day. Say it. Try to speak out loud, even if you're alone. Repeat. Don't worry about making mistakes. Again, the more you practice, the more confident you'll become. One more time. And remember to be patient with yourself. And finally, learning a language takes time, but you can definitely do it. Wonderful. You know what I love? I love seeing the transformation in students when they realize they can speak English. That moment when the fear melts away and confidence takes its place. That moment when they stop translating and start flowing. That moment when they smile because they expressed exactly what they wanted to say. That moment is magical, and it's coming for you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but if you keep practicing with dedication and patience, that moment will arrive. And when it does, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. Quick question for you. Are you finding this practice helpful? If yes, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps other English learners find this content. Okay, let's continue our journey. Let's practice describing weather and making small talk. Small talk is important in English-speaking cultures. It helps break the ice and start conversations naturally. Listen to me. The weather is really nice today, isn't it? It's sunny and warm, perfect for going outside. I love days like this because they put me in a good mood. How's the weather where you are? Shadow with me. The weather's really nice today, isn't it? Say it. It's sunny and warm, perfect for going outside. Repeat. I love days like this because they put me in a good mood. And finally, how's the weather where you are? Great. This is natural, friendly small talk that you can use in many situations. Now, let's practice expressing gratitude. Gratitude is a beautiful quality, and being able to express it well in English will make your conversations warmer and more meaningful. Listen to me. I want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for being here, for practicing with me, for believing in yourself, and for not giving up on your English journey. Your dedication inspires me, and I'm grateful to be part of your learning process. Shadow this with me. I want to take a moment to say thank you. Say it. Thank you for being here, for practicing with me. Repeat. For believing in yourself, and for not giving up on your English journey. Again, your dedication inspires me. And finally, I'm grateful to be part of your learning process. Beautiful work. Let me share one more story before we continue. I once taught a woman named Fatima who came to me feeling completely defeated. She had been studying English for years, but she still couldn't speak confidently. She said, "Sage, I think I'm just not good at languages. Maybe I should give up." My heart broke a little because I could see the pain in her eyes. But I looked at her and said, "Fatima, you're not bad at languages. You've just been practicing in a way that doesn't work for you. Let's try something different." We started shadowing practice, conversation practice, and most importantly, we worked on her mindset. We replaced "I can't" with "I'm learning." We replaced "I'm terrible" with "I'm improving." Within 6 months, Fatima was speaking confidently in English at her workplace. She even gave a presentation in English to her entire company. After the presentation, she sent me a message that said, "Sage, you changed my life. I never thought I could do this." But the truth is, I didn't change her life. She did. She showed up, she practiced, she believed. And that's what you're doing right now, too. Let's practice talking about future dreams and aspirations. Listen to me. One of my dreams is to travel the world and connect with people from different cultures. Speaking English will help me do that because it's a language that connects millions of people globally. I also want to continue learning and growing throughout my life. Every day is an opportunity to become better than yesterday. Shadow with me now. One of my dreams is to travel the world and connect with people from different cultures. Say it. Speaking English will help me do that. Repeat. Because it's a language that connects millions of people globally. Again. I also want to continue learning and growing throughout my life. And finally, every day is an opportunity to become better than yesterday. Excellent. Now here's something powerful to understand. When you speak English, you're not just speaking words. You're sharing your thoughts, your personality, your heart. Don't hide behind grammar rules and vocabulary lists. Bring yourself into the language. Let your personality shine through. Be warm. Be genuine. Be you. Because the most beautiful English is authentic English, the kind that comes from a real person having a real conversation. That's what people remember. That's what creates connection. Let's practice responding to, "How was your weekend?" This is a very common question, especially on Monday mornings. Listen to me. My weekend was lovely. Thanks for asking. On Saturday, I spent time with my family. We had a nice meal together and talked for hours. On Sunday, I relaxed at home and practiced my English. It was a peaceful and productive weekend. How was yours? Shadow this with me. My weekend was lovely. Thanks for asking. Say it. On Saturday, I spent time with my family. Repeat. We had a nice meal together and talked for hours. Again. On Sunday, I relaxed at home and practiced my English. One more time. It was a peaceful and productive weekend. How was yours? Perfect. Natural and conversational. You know what separates successful English learners from those who struggle? It's not talent. It's not intelligence. It's consistency and mindset. Successful learners show up every day, even when they don't feel motivated. They make mistakes and learn from them instead of feeling ashamed. They celebrate small progress instead of focusing on how far they still have to go. They surround themselves with English through music, movies, podcasts, and practice. And most importantly, they believe in themselves. They know that fluency is possible, even when it feels far away. You can be one of these successful learners. You already are, just by being here right now. Let's practice talking about food. Food is a universal topic that everyone loves. Listen to me. I really enjoy trying different types of food. My favorite cuisine is probably Italian because I love pasta and pizza. But I also enjoy traditional food from my own culture. Food brings people together, and I think that's beautiful. Do you have a favorite dish? Shadow with me. I really enjoy trying different types of food. Say it. My favorite cuisine is probably Italian. Repeat. Because I love pasta and pizza. Again. But I also enjoy traditional food from my own culture. One more time. Food brings people together, and I think that's beautiful. Do you have a favorite dish? Wonderful. Now let's practice expressing encouragement to others. This shows warmth and empathy in your communication. Listen to me. Don't give up. I know learning English can feel challenging sometimes, but you're doing great. Every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you forward. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. You're capable of more than you know, and I believe in you. Shadow this with me. Don't give up. Say it. I know learning English can feel challenging sometimes, but you're doing great. Repeat. Every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you forward. Again, be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. One more time. You're capable of more than you know, and I believe in you. Beautiful. These words have power, both when you say them to others and when you say them to yourself. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly celebrated your English progress? Not when you become fluent someday in the future, but right now, today. Have you noticed that you understand more than you did last month? That's progress. Have you tried speaking even when you felt nervous? That's courage. Have you learned new words? That's growth. All of these deserve celebration. So right now, I want you to take a moment and feel proud of yourself. You're learning another language. That's incredible. You're expanding your mind, opening doors, and creating possibilities. That's worth celebrating. All right, one more check-in with you. How are you feeling right now? Energized? Confident? Let me know in the comments. And remember, subscribing to this channel means you'll get daily practice to keep your momentum going strong. Let's practice making plans with someone. Listen to me. Would you like to meet up sometime this week? Maybe we could grab a coffee or go for a walk? I'd love to catch up and hear what you've been up to. Let me know what works for you, and we can figure out a time that's convenient for both of us. Shadow with me. Would you like to meet up sometime this week? Say it. Maybe we could grab a coffee or go for a walk? Repeat. I'd love to catch up and hear what you've been up to. Again, let me know what works for you. And finally, we can figure out a time that's convenient for both of us. Perfect. This is friendly, natural, and polite English for making social plans. Now, let's practice talking about learning and personal development. This is a topic that shows maturity and ambition. Listen to me. I believe that learning is a lifelong journey. Every day gives us opportunities to discover something new, whether it's a skill, a perspective, or a piece of knowledge. I try to stay curious and open-minded because I know that growth happens when we step outside our comfort zone. What's something new you've learned recently? Shadow this with me. I believe that learning is a lifelong journey. Say it. Every day gives us opportunities to discover something new. Repeat. Whether it's a skill, a perspective, or a piece of knowledge. Again, I try to stay curious and open-minded. One more time, because I know that growth happens when we step outside our comfort zone. What's something new you've learned recently? Excellent. Here's a truth I want you to carry with you. You don't need permission to speak English. You don't need to wait until you're ready or until you sound perfect. You have permission right now. Use English at the grocery store. Use it when you order food. Use it when you think to yourself. Use it when you talk to your pet. Yes, talk to your pet in English. They won't judge your grammar. I promise. The more you use English in low-pressure situations, the more comfortable you become. And that comfort translates into confidence when you need to use English in important situations. Let's practice apologizing and taking responsibility. This shows emotional maturity and good communication skills. Listen to me. I want to apologize for what happened yesterday. I realize I made a mistake, and I take full responsibility for it. I've learned from this experience, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Shadow with me. I want to apologize for what happened yesterday. Say it. I realize I made a mistake, and I take full responsibility for it. Repeat. I've learned from this experience. Again. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. And finally, thank you for your patience and understanding. Great work! This is mature, sincere English that builds trust in relationships. Now, let's practice describing your morning routine in more detail. This helps you practice past tense and sequencing in a natural way. Listen to me. This morning, I woke up around 7 o'clock. First, I spent a few minutes stretching in bed before getting up. Then, I brushed my teeth and washed my face to help wake myself up. After that, I made a simple breakfast, just some toast and tea. While I ate, I checked my messages and planned my day. Then, I got dressed and started my work. It was a calm, productive morning. Shadow this with me slowly. This morning, I woke up around 7 o'clock. First, I spent a few minutes stretching in bed before getting up. Repeat. Then, I brushed my teeth and washed my face. Again. After that, I made a simple breakfast. Continue. Just some toast and tea. Say it. While I ate, I checked my messages and planned my day. Again. Then I got dressed and started my work. And finally, it was a calm, productive morning. Wonderful. This is detailed, natural storytelling in English. You've been practicing for quite a while now, and I'm so proud of you. Your dedication is showing. Your voice is getting stronger. Your confidence is building. And with every sentence, you're creating new neural pathways in your brain. This is how language learning works. Repetition creates retention. Practice creates ability. Consistency creates fluency. And you're doing all of that right now. Let's practice expressing preferences. Listen to me. When it comes to learning English, I prefer interactive methods like shadowing and conversation practice. I find that they help me learn more effectively than just reading grammar books. Everyone has their own learning style, and I think it's important to find what works best for you. What learning methods do you find most helpful? Shadow with me. When it comes to learning English, I prefer interactive methods. Say it. Like shadowing and conversation practice. Repeat. I find that they help me learn more effectively. Again, than just reading grammar books. Continue. Everyone has their own learning style. Say it. And I think it's important to find what works best for you. And finally, what learning methods do you find most helpful? Perfect. Now let's practice talking about overcoming fear. This is powerful and inspiring English. Listen to me. I used to be afraid of speaking English in front of others. My heart would race and my mind would go blank. But I realize that everyone feels nervous sometimes, and that's completely normal. The only way to overcome fear is to face it. So I started speaking even when I felt scared. And you know what? Each time got easier. Now I'm more confident. And I'm grateful I didn't let fear stop me. Shadow this powerful message with me. I used to be afraid of speaking English in front of others. Say it. My heart would race and my mind would go blank. Repeat. But I realized that everyone feels nervous sometimes. Again. And that's completely normal. Continue. The only way to overcome fear is to face it. Say it. So I started speaking even when I felt scared. Again. Each time got easier. One more time. Now I'm more confident. And I'm grateful I didn't let fear stop me. Inspiring. This is the language of transformation and courage. Here's something beautiful about language learning. It teaches you so much more than just words. It teaches you patience. It teaches you resilience. It teaches you humility. It teaches you that growth takes time and effort. These are life lessons that go far beyond English. They shape who you become as a person. So even on days when learning feels hard, remember that you're not just improving your English. You're building character. You're developing qualities that will serve you in every area of your life. Let's practice talking about technology and how it helps your learning. Listen to me. Technology has made learning English so much more accessible. I can watch videos, listen to podcasts, practice with apps, and connect with other learners from around the world. I'm grateful for these resources because they allow me to learn at my own pace, anytime and anywhere. It's amazing how much we can learn if we use technology wisely. Shadow with me. Technology has made learning English so much more accessible. Say it. I can watch videos, listen to podcasts, practice with apps. Repeat. And connect with other learners from around the world. Again, I'm grateful for these resources. Continue. Because they allow me to learn at my own pace, anytime and anywhere. And finally, it's amazing how much we can learn if we use technology wisely. Excellent. Now, let's practice giving advice about staying motivated. Listen to me. When you're learning English, it's normal to have ups and downs. Some days, you'll feel motivated and energized. Other days, you might feel tired or discouraged. On those difficult days, remember why you started. Think about your goals and how English will help you achieve them. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Progress isn't always linear, but as long as you keep showing up, you're moving forward. Shadow this wisdom with me. When you're learning English, it's normal to have ups and downs. Say it. Some days you'll feel motivated and energized. Repeat. Other days you might feel tired or discouraged. Again, on those difficult days, remember why you started. Continue. Think about your goals and how English will help you achieve them. Say it. And most importantly, Be kind to yourself. Again, progress isn't always linear. And finally, but as long as you keep showing up, you're moving forward. Beautiful. These are words to live by. You know, there's a saying in English, Rome wasn't built in a day. This means that great things take time to create. Your English fluency is the same. It's being built day by day, brick by brick, word by word, sentence by sentence. Some days you add many bricks, some days just a few. But every single day that you practice, you're building something solid, something lasting, something that nobody can take away from you. And one day, you'll look at what you've built and be amazed. Let's practice describing someone you admire. This helps you practice descriptive language and express appreciation. Listen to me. There's someone I really admire. They're incredibly hardworking and never give up, even when things get difficult. What I admire most is their positive attitude. They always find something to be grateful for, and they inspire everyone around them to be better. I hope to develop these same qualities in myself. Shadow with me. There's someone I really admire. Say it. They're incredibly hardworking and never give up. Repeat. Even when things get difficult. Again. What I admire most is their positive attitude. Continue. They always find something to be grateful for. Say it, and they inspire everyone around them to be better. And finally, I hope to develop these same qualities in myself. Wonderful work. As we're moving toward the end of our practice session, I want to acknowledge something important. You've been here for a long time practicing with me, dedicating yourself to improvement. That takes commitment. That takes discipline. That takes heart. And I want you to know that this time is not wasted. Every single minute you've spent here has value. You're not just learning English. You're proving to yourself that you can do hard things. You're showing yourself that you're capable. You're building a future version of yourself that's more confident, more capable, more free. And that's worth celebrating. Let's practice one final, powerful message about your English journey. Listen to me carefully. My English journey is unique to me. I don't compare myself to others because everyone learns at their own pace. What matters is that I'm committed, I'm consistent, and I believe in myself. Every day, I'm getting closer to my goals. Every practice session makes me stronger. Every mistake teaches me something valuable. I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm excited about where I'm going. I know that fluency is not just possible for me, it's inevitable, as long as I keep practicing with dedication and patience. This is my journey, and I'm exactly where I need to be. Now, shadow this powerful affirmation with me, slowly and meaningfully. My English journey is unique to me. Say it. I don't compare myself to others because everyone learns at their own pace. Repeat it. What matters is that I'm committed, I'm consistent, and I believe in myself. Say it again. Every day, I'm getting closer to my goals. Continue. Every practice session makes me stronger. Say it. Every mistake teaches me something valuable. Again, I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm excited about where I'm going. Say it with feeling. I know that fluency is not just possible for me. It's inevitable. One more time. As long as I keep practicing with dedication and patience. Again, this is my journey, and I'm exactly where I need to be. Beautiful, perfect, powerful. My friend, we've come to the end of this masterclass, but this is not the end of your journey. This is just one step on a beautiful path toward fluency. Every time you practice, you get stronger. Every time you speak, you get more confident. Every time you try, even when you feel scared, you get braver. Remember that fluency is built through consistency, patience, and self-belief. It's built through shadowing practice like what we did today. It's built through thinking in English. It's built through using the language every chance you get. It's built through not giving up, even when it feels hard. I want to leave you with this final thought. You are capable. You are worthy. You are enough. Your English doesn't have to be perfect for you to communicate. Your accent doesn't have to sound like a native speaker for you to be understood. Your journey doesn't have to look like anyone else's. What matters is that you keep going, that you keep believing, that you keep showing up for yourself day after day. Because I promise you, if you do that, fluency will come, confidence will come, freedom will come. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'm genuinely proud of you and grateful to be part of your English journey. If you enjoyed this masterclass and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with other English learners who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to Easy English with Sage so we can continue this journey together. I upload new lessons regularly to help you keep improving, keep practicing, and keep growing. Until next time, my friend, keep speaking, keep believing, and remember, you're not alone on this journey. I'm here with you every step of the way. Take care. Stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.